GM friends. I was hoping that Coder Dan's update last week might fix his computer and he'd be able to jump right on, but we're doing a little swinging. He'll be back in a second. GM. We got Mr. Seb, Nadil, Zonzi. I haven't seen Zonzi in a while. Good morning, brother. Awkward AI, another person I haven't seen in a while. I still have your the LED thing that you made. I think it was in, was it for, maybe I'm mistaking you with someone else, but 2022, 2023 ETH Denver? Good morning, Coder Dan.
Hey, GM. How's it going? Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Good morning. I see you've been cooking with your AI partner friend.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm excited to dive into that.
it's fun. It's frustrating as fuck, but fun. Sometimes there's just like some things that are just will spin like these rabbit holes I'll go down, then end up spending like a couple hours. But overall, I mean, I'm way out of my depth here, but that's a good thing because I'm learning a lot as I got my AI partner working with me. We're getting a lot done.
Yeah, it's awesome.
For
I've
those,
like,
I'll put I just dropped this post yesterday. I'm gonna try to be like pretty active with kind of promoting and getting people aware of the game because I think that's a good way to do it. Like have like a dev log and just let people kind of follow progress. So kicked this off yesterday. Kind of was delaying it because I wanted to have something like really cool, but I was like, it looks good enough. Like good enough. I enjoyed like watching the video, so yeah, it's done like decent. Got a lot of people retweeting it and stuff. Got some like shout outs from uh, Linda Shia from the Farcaster community. She was pretty excited about it, and a couple other people that are following gaming. So yeah, getting a little
you
bit of
just reminded
traction
me.
with that.
I should be pushing this audio to Farcaster to Fireside,
Right.
so I'm gonna set that up. Yeah, that's awesome though. Like, one suggestion: change the grass blue and then push it onto base. Like the base homies will go nuts with it.
Right.
Yeah, it's look good. We were talking
Yeah.
about it yesterday because on the morning show, we've been talking a lot about vibe coding. There are like some prompt to earn things that have come out. So I'm going to start experimenting with that. But now I'm like, with my son coming to live with me, I'm like, maybe I should start learning to code with him because the future
Good. Yeah.
using these tools, it might be wise to do that. Like I should be learning Spanish because I'm supposed to know Spanish, but why not learn Python instead? It's probably a more useful language for me.
Right. Yeah. I mean, like the best way to learn how to code is to just know like have something that you really just want to do that needs coding. That's like the fastest way to learn to code. You just do scratch your own itch and be like, I wanna do this thing or I want to make this thing and then just figure out how to do it step by step.
Yeah, reverse engineering, if there's any like GitHubs out there to play around with to kind of teach via that, that's also very helpful for me. All right, let's make this room.
Yeah, definitely when I started learning back in like 2010, I think it was. There was this website called lynda.com, lynda.com, that had like really high quality tutorials for like PHP and JavaScript and a couple other things. That was pretty helpful. I just sat and I basically just digested like 30 hours of tutorials and I didn't do any coding. I just sat there and just watched it and I didn't take any notes. I just watched the video and it's like, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, got it. And then I started coding, and I would go back and like reference the videos if I needed to later. But that was like 2010. I mean, things have come so far, but I don't even know if that platform still exists. But the tutorials were pretty high quality, and that's really helpful. If having like one resource that you can go to can be really useful for learning anything. There's probably better stuff out there now, but also there's like way more stuff, and so finding stuff, resources that are well curated is also like really important.
Yeah, I was doing Udemy and that worked really well, but then I kind of fell off because
Hmm.
I started to actually trade crypto. It was in summer of 2020. So I was like, I could learn to build the bot or I can just be the bot and just like
Right.
scalp trade. So it's I'm gonna, I have the time. I might as well reapproach it a couple hours a day and try to kind
Yeah.
of do that. It'd be smart.
The thing that you do with like if you're trying to automate stuff, do it how you want to do it a few times, and then be like, all right, I'm gonna maybe I can like automate this step and see how that goes, and then just slowly over time like turn yourself into your robot. Like this is how I would trade. Even though I don't know, I guess trading bots, they exist. People use them. They make money with them. I've never been able to make a successful trading bot, but I know people do. Obviously, I'm not good enough quant. But there's so much stuff you can automate out there that will just help you save time and like gain leverage.
Jam, guys.
Hey, going across.
Yo. So we're broadcasting on Farcaster today, huh?
Yeah, I did it last week too. It's Fireside because we've been doing it for the breadcrumb spaces. Yeah, it's like the clubhouse of Farcaster. I don't really have a big following on Farcaster, so I just shared it. I think I tagged the right Aavegotchi. It's just me in the room, but you know, it's an easy way to get more of our presence on base. If they ever spin up like a streaming site, I'll send the stream there as well,
Right.
just so we can. Yeah,
No,
I
that's
got to change.
perfect.
I'm purple theme right now still.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I gotta switch that up. Um, you'll see here I just dropped in a screenshot. I am in the Gotchiverse, but it might look a little odd. It might look like somewhere you guys don't recognize. And maybe this will be perfect for some coverage on Farcaster and Base App. Because today, among other things, we are doing the stress test of the Gotchiverse. And so I want to invite all of you guys to hop in with me. And
Let's do it.
the main goal today is very simple. We're simply filling up District 1. So you go in and fill that up. It'll take a while to load all the new assets. So I say go ahead and like fire it up now, and then a few minutes we'll all be in. We can check it out. And this was something we announced yesterday. Eris is back. The team is back and moving fast on Gotchiverse. And the first thing we want to try is a new map and just see like how many bodies we can fit on the map without any lag and see if it's a good experience. So it says District 1, but I don't feel like it's really District 1. What do you think, Nadiel? I see Nadiel's in the server now. That's a great shot, actually, and a great gotchi. Choinya, you are
This is
correct.
live. Nice.
Yeah. So it still says District 1, but when you click on it, it's actually taking you to, well, I said I'd give away 10 ghosts every few minutes throughout the hour. I was on Base Spaces yesterday and said that. So whoever tells me what the name of this map is will get the first 10 ghosts. We'll do it that way. And some commotion here at the house. I'm going to change locations. Choinya's on me.
I'm trying to switch my wallet, and there it is. It took me a while to figure out how to trying to log out and then switch to a new wallet in game. Having some trouble with that. Oh, Flame got it. Flame got it.
Okay, I just moved locations. You say Flames got it? Got the name of the map?
Yep.
Nadia said
But I
Graveyard. It's Rickety River Flame. Yeah, you totally got it. I'm calling it Spookity River. Spookity River right now. Guardians and
Jumping
Rickety
in.
River, and then it became clear we wondered if we could just hang out in one of these cool maps. We were like, well, let's dump it into the Gotchiverse and see what we can do with it. So I think it's going to work very well for a Halloween scene, for our Halloween party. But we got to see how many bodies we can get in there first.
Oh yeah. I love the fog.
Yeah. Yeah, the fog effect came in. It was the last piece to be added. Really, really took it another level.
Ooh, you can. What am I jumping into here? It's like lava. Oh, the crabs. Found the crabs.
The crabs. Yeah, the spooky crabs will make an appearance. We gotta spookify the crabs.
Mm-hmm. One thing I always forget to mention is when I'm trying to take screenshots. Is there a way we can take screenshots in the game? Because I'm always trying to do. There's like a hotkey in the Mac for taking screenshots, but it doesn't let me move the mouse once I'm in the game. I see Eris is here. Maybe he's taking notes. I'm just dictating notes to Eris. It's like I want to be able to use my Mac screenshot and then like select the area of the map. I use that so much. Can't do that in the Gotchiverse. I can press enter to gain mouse control. Let me see if that works. No, I don't think that's working. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, that did work, but a little bit of a hack, but okay.
So what did you do? Just hit enter, like for typing?
Yeah, to open the chat.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember with Circon, there's some discussion about because literally for that first District 1 party, it was a photo shoot. So some of that was for you had to get the camera pickup and then take the photo. If we just want to, have a good experience taking screenshots, we could probably modify that a bit. That's a good shot, Dan. Nice. So you did that by hitting enter and then your shortcut on your keyboard.
Yeah.
That's good. Making friends. The
Zonzi, we got Discord Flame VIP. Let's see.
Are you guys
I'm
able to
hopping.
do my stream? I'm trying to share the Gotchiverse in here. Let's see. Boom.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, cool. Let me just rearrange this so that the people watching the stream can actually still see the chat. But yeah, it looks good. I like the vibey kind of fog. I'm in my hot wallets. I don't have my main Gotchi, so I'm just gonna run around with this Nakey one. But let me just change one thing.
Yeah, likewise. I think a tab will tell us how many people. Yeah, we're up to 17 right now. If you're having any lag, let me know. You know what? Actually, my machine is a little laggy now. It was running super smooth yesterday with 3 people in the map. Oh, it's getting better though.
Wonder if it's possible to get to the top tier. There's like this little mountain. I don't know. Can't jump that high. Almost.
Yeah, some of the map wasn't really originally designed for our double jump. There's some hard to reach spots for sure.
Sounds like you bounce on me. We'll get up there. Oh, there's a little ledge. Oh, there is.
Yeah, there's that. I think you found the one that Eris showed me yesterday. He was quite surprised. I think Robson, like purposely or not, built in some little things we can like wall climb on.
Oh,
So,
look at that.
There's some hidden spots.
Me and Zanzi with the top hats hanging out.
I found no future. He's the one streaming, right?
Yeah. I'm
Say something about forecasting.
I think my name is 4 in this Gotchi. It was a Gotchi that I purchased it on a side wallet when I was vibe coding the 2048 game. So I wanted to make sure I could put it in a wallet that if I lost the seed phrase because I fucked up while I was vibe coding, it wouldn't be a big deal. So it's just like experimental Gotchi that's now part of my lineup. There's so many Gotchis here. Holy crap.
Yeah, this looks awesome. I will give away some more ghosts. So originally the plan was me and Goobs were gonna do this together with like the spinning wheel. We don't have that now, so kind of want to literally throw a dart at my screen. I'm gonna
There you go.
have to do this old school. Take a
Oh man,
screenshot.
Dan, those teeth look so crazy in 3D.
Yeah, I think seeing them in 3D was what made me want to buy them before.
Table.
Oh, look at Augie with his eyes.
Or a tower spawner.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the tower. Yeah, this is where your Gotchi Guardians towers would come from. So I guess, yeah, one thing on that, we're going to have a big update for Guardians in about a week, and you'll be able to play on actually a variant of this map. There's another Halloween style map skin that's being prepared exclusively for Guardians. And so
Yeah.
with this new patch that's coming next week, it's a major update. Like it fixes a lot of things with the tutorial again, kind of the early onboarding, and then also a whole new progression system. So there'll be unlocks and all sorts of cool stuff for people who want to grind their way through and kind of play through a bit of a quest experience. But yeah, the new map skins are all Halloween themed, and we're going to have some tournaments to distribute how people win some of the different skins and profile, like the frames and the avatars, all that stuff. So very excited for this next Guardians release. It's always the best one yet, right? But it will definitely be right.
I like the gecko, Queen Gecko outfit that Supreme Pablo's wearing. That looks good too.
Yeah, this was like a pretty quick job by Eris. I mean, he came back from vacation, was like, I'm gonna try this new map. So it was really sweet. Was not expecting it. That's why the water might not be like totally optimized or anything. Looks like, for me, I don't know what this water looks like. It's like red. Looks on like goo or something. It's pretty sick.
I'm gonna experiment and push my computer to see how, like, if I can stream at the highest level because computers. I'll go ultra. So if this freezes, I'm just warning you. We'll do a stress test real quick.
So I've got a new Gotchi here. I think we can make a ad hoc game on a way to distribute. Oh, Goobs is in the chat now. Goobs, can you help get that wheel fired up? We got some ghosts to give away today. That's a great shot, Zanza. What I'm thinking is we've got a name here. If I pull up the tab, we got names of everybody in the Gotchiverse. If you're in the Gotchiverse, you have a chance to win some ghosts here. So
let's do it.
yeah. I'm still trying to figure out how to take a screenshot while in game. Not easy. Especially of the playlist. But we're up to 22 people now. No, I'm on a Mac. Yeah, 22 people here, including I see Goobs is in there, so Goobs has this same info. So Goobs is going to pull up all the names that are here. We're up to 23 now. Supreme Pablo, Zeddy, maybe a couple new users. We did talk about this on the base spaces yesterday, so if there's anybody new in the chat, happy to see you guys and welcome to Gotcha Gang. If you win the drawing, we'll hit you up for a wallet.
Are you guys seeing this? I think I glitched out hard. It's just showing under the Gotchi angle. Like, I don't know if you see this. I can't get it to move. Correct. Okay, I guess I fell off the edge.
Can I see this on X if I follow you there? No future.
Yeah,
Your
it
stream.
should. It's on X and it should be showing in here, but I don't know if the. Oh, I guess it turned off the camera. There we go. Yeah, if you go to
Oh yeah.
X, look back a couple, like maybe 40 seconds ago, there was a shot of just under my gotchi. He was stuck. I don't know if he fell off the edge of the cliff that was over here. Let's see if that's maybe what happened. No. Also, I like that they can die. That's pretty fun.
Yeah. Die another death. Remember, if you've never played this before, hit the R key and you've got a bunch of cool animations. I see like Gotchi's just standing still. There's actually a ton of options there. If you hit R, you can do the no deal animation, wave them off.
I'm gonna jump in that little cauldron, see what's in there.
I know.
Let's see.
So Dan, that would be perfect for what you were suggesting a few weeks ago for like some different ways to do pickups and engage with the environment. What if like other than Alchemica pickups, if we could like get some rule, like you need to get 5 gotchis within the vicinity of a certain object, and they all have to do a dance or some sort of animation. Like basically they do a little prayer together, and then that will unlock a bunch of
Yeah,
Alchemica
I
or
like that
whatever
idea.
tokens we want. Yeah. I could see us all like surround the cauldron and it brings it to life, has some effect.
Yeah.
Oh, PG looking good in the Gotchiverse. Found a big jack-o'-lantern.
It's
This
getting a
must be the,
little bit laggy for me.
is it?
Um,
Yeah, any issues, keep them coming. Mine's fine so far. It started laggy and then after about 30 seconds, it worked its way out.
right. Yeah, I think I'm totally lagged.
Oh no.
Yep, me too. Logged. I also aired out. Out of memory issue, it looks like.
Yeah, keep I see Hot Curly Fry sharing some stuff that popped up. Goobs, how we doing? Let me know when you spin the wheel and start making it rain. And what we'll do is just collect the addresses and then we'll send out the ghost after. So plots of 10 ghosts each for each winner. So we could actually spin up to 10 times. That's a good problem, Goobs. He can't see the full list. There's no scroll? Oh my God, he's right. Add that to the list. We see there's 22 players, but we can't scroll through all the list. So that's all right. Just literally gather everybody. If you're off wandering alone, get back to base. Scoobs needs to find your name. Let's all meet right here
Where are we
in the
meeting?
middle, where
Right.
you can see a ton of us right at the center where the two bridges
yeah.
meet. So we're gonna have to like have Goobs manually come in here and do a head count. We can line up or something. Make it easy for him.
Oh man, Augie looks crazy with the godlike stuff on. That looks so cool.
Yeah.
Like with the dancing gotchi too, with the raffle just kind of doing its thing. Wait, so are the raffles dancing also?
Did they get animated? I
I
don't.
see that they hop, like when you're
Oh
standing
yeah,
still, they start to hop.
they got a little hop to them, and they shake. They do a little booty dance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they do. Yeah, that was Slemma getting the booty dance going on.
That's cool. I feel like we have almost everyone that's in the audience here in the Discord is in the Gotchiverse right now. Like it seems like
Sick.
there's 31 of us here, 31 in the audience or 34 total. And you said 22, 23? We're getting close.
Yeah, yeah. We're at 21 right now. Was at 23 a minute ago.
I will say I do like that on the login screen coming into the Gotchiverse. I noticed that there was a button, it was a Gotchi symbol when I was going to pick my Gotchi and it took me right to the bazaar. I think that's really smart because I was like, where's my Gotchi? And it's like, if someone wants to onboard, it'll be easier to get them right to the bazaar through that link.
Oh, oh yeah, yeah. That'll be good. And then this is my first time to even check it out. I don't know if it got pushed in this this update. But Dan, Eris was working out some better ways to swap gotchis without having to go back to the main screen. That's going to be nice.
Yeah, I don't know if it's. I know he. Yeah, I don't know if it was for D1 or just the parcel. That's going to be sweet.
Right. If it also works in D1, that'll be really good. But it's
I
for
don't see it
parcels
on
only
the
right now.
HUD yet. For parcels, yeah.
But that'll be great for you for farmers. So if you are farming, you can go to your parcels now, and you can, without leaving the game, so to speak, you can just swap gotchis on the fly. And you can also hit T to just teleport from one parcel to the other. So it's getting a lot better there.
There you go. That's the under gotchi view I had before for some reason. It's like the camera's under the gotchis as they dance.
Up close and personal. All right, we need to hear from Goobs. See if we got some winners coming in here. Yeah, it's really cool seeing the whole group lined up here. Warren says the audio's good on the X stream, but Andy's asking about the stream, whatever stream he's listening to, it's no audio. Just FYI, no future.
Maybe it's the Fireside.
Maybe.
Fireside is showing audio, so
I'm trying to think how we could do a proper costume contest this year for the Halloween party. We've got a venue. We've got all sorts of wearables, but they're not necessarily like classic costumes, you know, like where's the policeman, the fireman?
Right.
My best was probably the airline pilot. That was a good year. Uniforms just go a long way.
Love a good gotchi in a uniform.
Right? Okay, hot curly fry having trouble getting in. Oh, this would be our tallest tower, Augie, if we're able to do that. See, they're going for it. Here we go. So while we're in here, you know, get your guys' feedback. I think like just in preparation for Halloween, we want to have a nice party. And we talked last week about how pickups of Alchemica should be relatively easy to do. And so we're thinking if this tests well and can hold 20 plus people, no issue, then we'll hold like a group style type of activation where maybe we're just kind of it'll be spawning randomly for like X amount of time, and it'll be settling directly to people's wallets. Could be just Alchemica, or theoretically we could support any ERC20. Maybe we'll sprinkle some ETH or even some USDC in there, and that could be really a good battle test and a lot of fun for Halloween, because that is a feature we need to test anyway. So this week we do this, just see how many people we can get in here and make sure nothing breaks, and then probably come back next week and do it again with potentially some pickups to test. And then we could really start to wander and think about who we could reach out to and partner with to give away things from other communities and basically host events in our venues. Dan says it's damn cool. Thanks, Hendrickson. And Foreign says, love the animated cacti. Where's that at? Where's the animated cacti? Because that's kind of the last thing. Is it would be really cool to get a cameo from some of the Gotchi Guardians towers. I want to see like brute force cactus come
that would be
through.
really sweet.
Or Fulmosaurus make a cameo at the Halloween party. Oh yeah, there are cactus pets. What am I talking about? I just don't see anybody wearing one. I didn't realize they had animation. Oh yeah, look at that. Heh. I'm looking at the cactus jumping around. So funny. Yeah, they got a little bounce to them. And then there were some other ideas for like ways we could make it a mini game. If we couldn't support a large group, then like as a fallback, we could do something where it's like squads, and you could let whatever the max is. Like maybe it's a safe zone is just 5 entering at a time together, and we would do something with like um, maybe not alchemica, but we could do something like more of a hide and seek, where we hide some special object and we put a clock and a timer. We say which groups can find that object the fastest. Just little things like that. We should be able to spin up, and they build on each other. These are all like different logics and different things we can use in the future, kind of to build out more mini games. Okay, Goobs as the first 3 winners of the raffle today, I guess. No Future One. Good for you, man. Agi, Nadiel, and we've got 6 more because we already gave Flame also 110 Ghost for calling this as he was the first to identify the map as being a Gotchi Guardians map. So we got, I think, 6. Yeah, we got 6 more spins. So yeah, while we're in here, Dan, I mean, we've kind of hit the max at about 23, and
Yeah.
Hot Curly Fry may have some issues to report. We'll see why that happened to him. I'm not seeing a lot of other people with issues. How's your lag doing at this point?
It was not bad. I mean, there was the memory issue, I think, just because maybe, this is a smaller map, so it's actually better than the original D1.
Yeah.
But WebGL does have some like limitations of memory, so you're always going to be up against those with 3D. But overall, I mean, it's really smooth. I don't my round trip time is like 300 or so not amazing, but it's a EU server, so not too bad.
Yeah, good point. Well, that's encouraging. And yeah, one of the predictions was this would go smoother than our original D1, because D1 is just too big. We built that to scale with the pixel
Yeah.
world, and I don't think it at this point really matters if we can't enjoy it and it's too heavy.
Right.
In addition to its just sheer size, you may remember we were pretty ambitious in like making chat zones. So like if you stood in a certain kind of marked area, the logic would recognize you were in that area, and you could have kind of a local chat with 3, 4, 5 people, kind of a campfire. And
Yeah.
that's a cool feature, but it turns out that's actually very heavy. That's more logic that has to sit on top of the map. And so all that stuff just builds up. This map doesn't have any of that baggage. So smaller and a lot less logic, less collisions, all that stuff. Just simpler all around.
Yes, I'll say I'm not really seeing lag on my end. I saw lag when I went to ultra. Like my computer just like started
Yeah.
to breathe very heavily, but I'm also streaming at the same time. So now that I'm at low, it's been very, very clean. So I think I'll test at medium when I'm not streaming or high. The ultra just might be too much for my computer because it's an older Mac to handle. It'll probably work fine on my laptop, but yeah, it looks good. With you guys drop Rickety Rivers, the map in here. What was that like transition? Can we look forward to like seeing like Mount Oomph eventually as a map, or is that going to be too big, really, for what you're aiming for?
Time will tell, but I think generally just how easy this was. Like Eris came back from break, and his first day back, he just had that kind of fresh, clean slate mindset. So sometimes you just get so focused and heads down on what you think you need to do. You don't like look around and see if there's other very obvious things to try out. And so yeah, he just came back and was like, well, Halloween's coming. You made this beautiful map. Let's walk around and enjoy it. And then it's like, well, why don't we stress test it? So kind of just snowballed very organically. And I think it does kind of, at least for me, it kind of unlocked in my head, like maybe we don't have to be so married to District 1 being this one-to-one true, representation of the old 2D one.
maybe we can just start making a lot of cool rooms that are actually fun and have utility. And
Yeah.
so I think everything's on the table personally, and very open to your guys' feedback. And um, but the amount of time this took to set up is very encouraging. Like it just kind of was drag and drop. Ayers took about a day on it. Not a ton of work to put in.
Yeah, I mean, I'm personally a fan of the smaller instance where there's a session of like 20-ish people, because there's games you could play on this map if set up that the servers can handle it, and 20 people at a time is still like a decent amount. You can always scale up from there, but yeah, I can see how, like, if base themed Halloween and some kind of capture the flag game or something that can, this engine can handle, would go very well on I think it could be. It's definitely a move in the right direction, because this has been the smoothest experience I've had in the Gotchiverse. The first time we did it, it wasn't like super laggy, but I just had a lot of issues with like getting in and then getting kicked out. Here, I've only been kicked out when I went to Ultra, and then yeah, it spawned me back, and I've been in the whole time, and it's been stable as hell.
Yeah.
That's encouraging. I think a lot of it has to do with the map. So smaller, logically lighter maps are the way to go, for sure. We were actually thinking about just taking D1, and there are some great places in District 1, but we could carve up the map into multiple maps maybe. So, like the dance hall by itself, if we want to do a dancing activation, then we have a dance hall, and it's kind of a great size for about 20 people.
Yeah, I think that's the way to go.
Yeah.
But not everything needs to be connected to, in the same world.
If it can do your farming, and it can also provide some, kind of weekly, like something to support our hangouts and a way to distribute some cool prizes, then I think that's probably a good starting point. It's great seeing everybody in here. I think everybody wants an easier way to take screenshots. A lot of you have figured it out,
Yeah.
but
What I
having a
want,
native way.
I want a way to have like the camera do different shots, like I was trying to do this in the video I just put together there, but like actually being able to have like a dolly go around me and like have different shots that the camera can perform that you could then use to screen record. Then you could get some really cinematic stuff. Like I'm trying to like do it manually, but it's it's not like super smooth. Yeah, Thrax,
Yeah.
like a photo mode. Yeah, little like drone shots and stuff. That's what I want. That like I could make really cool shots with that, or like I could see someone spending a lot of time just playing with like different shots, making really sick
Yeah.
footage.
I think you're right. That would be, and there's probably a package out there for the Unity store for at least a starting
Yeah.
point with that.
We'll get our
Just
Instagram
to double
gotchi
check
going.
and make everyone aware. You can, I think it's K, right? I just logged out, but the K
Yeah.
button does give you at least one other camera to work with.
You
I think
can, I went to that camera and you can like spin around and stuff, but what I want is like a way to be like, all right, just rotate the camera slowly 360 degrees, or like zoom in and out and stuff like that,
Yeah.
but kind of automate it. So it's like
Yeah.
you're setting up a shot and then you just do something and you don't have to worry about controlling the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I bet
basically
that's
drones.
drone presets, that sounds like. Says this map or something similar as a community lobby, says Nestor. From where we enter parcels.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're also talking about that. Like it's too many clicks right now from a UX point of view. Like when you load, gv3d.gotchiverse.io, you end up finally loading and landing on like a big screen that just says play. You have to click that, you have to connect wallet. Then you finally, after like all of that, you get to a point where you have to make another decision. Be like, do I want to go to District 1 or do all these farming things? So I think there might be a case here. We probably just want to just almost immediately spawn in game, and then from there, the HUD would give you, easy ways to swap out different gotchis or teleport to different port experiences and maps, including the land you're on. So I don't know. There's definitely some efficiencies and ways we can like just make it easier to get in and start connecting with other gotchis. And remember, if you hit the F key, you can actually make friends and follow. And if you walk up to a fellow gotchi and hit F, you'll follow their account, and that all links back to the player profile. And there could be some really cool use cases for that in the future. So I'm always building my friend list. I think there's even some badges you earn for like making more friends. Maybe we can get a Kaido or a breadcrumb integration right into the Gotchiverse in the future. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean that would be smart. Like if you did it where you can take a screenshot and cast it to Farcaster, so that's in base ecosystem.
Yeah.
Breadcrumb does pick up on that.
Yeah. The other interesting call I had this week was with Lemon.eth. Everybody should give him a follow. He's a builder, very active builder in the base and the Ethereum ecosystem, and very generous with his time. So we had a call to talk about mini apps on the base app, and he saw some of the stuff we've got in terms of games, also like the websites themselves, the dApps, and just talked about, maybe he's going to give us some feedback and help our mini apps get a little more eyeballs on them. So really, really cool that he's helping. And also just put the feeler out there. I let him know about the DAO, and he has a team called Builder's Garden, and they've shipped about 20 to 30 mini apps this year for other companies. So they're kind of like mini app experts for hire. So just putting it out there, be aware if like you guys have a specific mini app or something you want to do on base app, and you're approaching the DAO to propose it, and you're looking for builders. We could probably engage with Lamone and his team. I'd definitely at least bring him on a Saturday call to meet you guys, because I think he's one of the best.
Real quick before we jump into the Dower, I'll share a little progress update with everyone on the Vibe Code game.
Yeah.
I'm going to share my screen here. Nothing too, not too much new to share, although this week I was dealing with a lot of trying to do multi-server and like have US and Asia and EU servers so everyone's lag is lower. It ended up being quite a rabbit hole to deal with all that. I'm still kind of fixing it. It's not working perfectly yet. But the other thing I also was able to vibe code real quickly was I wanted it to be like a dungeon game, and it didn't feel like a dungeon. So I was able to get Fog of War, and kind of I put together this little dungeon map, which feels pretty cozy. But just having the Fog of War feels so like different now. Yeah, I think you guys can see it, right? Yeah. So that's kind of the direction it's going, and making a little dungeon runner.
Yeah. The reveal is way more satisfying.
Yeah, exactly. Having like having to like kind of, and this is like one map, so it's kind of the same map every time. I kind of know which way to go, but eventually it'll be like fully procedurally generated each time. So you get through the map, you get down here, you kind of try to find where's the treasure, and then you finally get to the end. Baja! You get your treasure stuff. Treasure chest, I have everything working. It's just not working in this scene yet. But you can imagine this would be like a cool little final treasure when you get to that, and there could be different treasure areas along the way as well. And we are also working on getting all of the Gotchi sprites. I think I shared last time that over here. Here's actually, these are my Gotchis in this wallet, and you can actually play as. I haven't tested this in a couple days, so I don't know if it'll work or not, but you can actually play as your Gotchi right now. Yeah, I didn't think it would. But what we're doing right now is we're getting all of the animations for the attacks and like throwing stuff. So we'll have once those are done, I will start focusing on actually letting you play as your Gotchi. And each Gotchi is gonna come with like basic abilities. So for example, the Bushido Gotchi right now has a bunch of different abilities: cleave, critical strike, life steal. He's got armor on, which increases his armor, and just a bunch of stuff like that. It's like I'm able to ship this stuff really fast with AI and just kind of vibe out. Like, all right, what if I want to do like a multi-shot? Boom, it's done. And like, sometimes there's bugs to deal with, but I got evade working, critical strike, a lot of passive abilities. I'm focusing on those first. So your gotchis will come with a bunch of stuff. Whatever they have equipped is like going to help them. So that's going to be really exciting to do all that. So yeah, I don't want to, not too much to share this week, but yeah, it's coming along really well.
It looks great, and you're kind of building a list of early alpha testers, and
Yep. Yeah. Goal is to just get all the guys in gaming like aware of it, add them everyone to a list, and then obviously Gotchi Gang will get priority access when we start doing any form of testing. But goal is to get a lot of the guys that are into gaming and crypto just aware of it and like excited to play it.
very cool. Yeah, and seeing some good engagement on socials with it. People want to see you build in public, and I don't know, the game's got a vibe to it.
Yeah. Anthrax epic shots are very cool.
Wow.
I just need my little drone. You get that little drone going, be like, take a nice zoom out shot. Oh man, that'd feel so sick. Because the maps are so beautiful. We need to do them justice with like having a little bit of camera action within them.
Yeah.
Make maybe there's no gameplay, but it's just like a super beautiful world to hang out in.
Yeah, just like a lo-fi vibe, except it's 4K. It's vibing out.
Now you know what? The Aragon guy, I'm not sure. We did talk about this time slot, but then it's been a couple weeks. I will ping him and see if he wants to come on, but it might be next week.
Man, I just spent like the last 10 minutes fighting with my ledgers so I can sign a transaction for rarity farming. And then I get there and it's already signed. It's like mother lover. Oh my God. Gotta put the ledger away. Roxiano, good morning.
GM, hold on. GM, can you hear me?
Yes.
Good
Are we starting
morning.
the hour now? Should I restart the recording?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we could. 1 second.